Caleb, Ultra4 New Zealand, a new concept, but based off something that's pretty wild in the US. Give us a bit of a rundown of what this is all about.
Well, I felt it was time to just bring something new to New Zealand. The Ultra4 scene in America is just blowing up right now. They've got 5 rounds in Europe, they've got new rounds in Canada, they've got rounds in Mexico, and I feel like it was just time to get out here, give these guys a new style of racing and encourage a safety factor at the same time.
Obviously, it's a challenge to get these things off the ground. What's the hope for the future?
I would love to just see it grow. I'd like to get a series going in the North Island and definitely the South Island. It's just a way for me to express my sort of passion and love for what we do with the racing and the full driving stuff, but it's a way to put New Zealand on the map. We've already got guys in Australia that are keen to come over and race, and we've got guys in the US that are already talking about, coming down. And somebody said to me, and I didn't pick it up, but they said, "You don't know what you've got." And I said, "What do you mean?" They said, "Well, everyone wants to go to New Zealand." Now you've given them an excuse.
Representing Glenorchy.
Bottom of the South Island, mate. Only one here from the South Island, so it's been a good weekend.
What made you decide to pack up shop down there and close the gates behind you and head up north?
Change it up, really. I do the mainland winch challenge down in the South Island, so just thought I'd just change it up.
What does the winch challenge involve?
Pretty much just going fast and then into a bog and getting yourself giggling like a redneck and then carrying on again. Into the
You don't mind the old bog?
Nah, it's all good, eh?
It's all good.
Yeah.
This time though, you've had to don a race suit and bloody get a bit more serious.
She's a 5XL. She's a bit larger than a bit bigger than me, but it's all good.
So Lee, the old Toyota Land Cruiser. She looks like she's got a few stories to tell.
It was my late brother's truck. He had it from 13 years old.
Wow.
It was his first vehicle and it was his baby. He sadly passed away about 5 years ago. And so I've kind of taken on to make sure it's out there doing its thing.
Yeah, got a few upgrades now required on the Land Cruiser.
Yeah, but it's the suspension, I think. She's pretty hard going. The track's pretty rough out there. A little bit more cushioning would be quite good. I don't know if I'll be walking all that good tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes.
Mate, I've got a Polaris Mike. I have a bit of fun in it. How much fun are you having in yours this weekend?
So it's fun, but it's painful at the same time. And I imagine at this stage it's probably going to be quite expensive.
Different sort of terrain to probably what you're used to.
Yeah, it gets pretty hard on the gear in the back, but I had to come in because it's getting a bit hot, I think. Well, I couldn't actually see the gauge because my eyes were shaking so bad, but I think it was hot.
Andrew, nice to see you, mate. G'day, Reed. How are you?
Hey?
Yeah, he's good. Hey, mate, this is a pretty interesting, exciting idea, this Ultra4 thing. What do you reckon about it?
Best thing I've gone and done in motorsport yet. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Did you know much about the Ultra4 stuff before you heard about this event?
Yeah, heavily followed that right since the start. That the guy JT, he was one of the 13 original guys that started the King of the Hammers race, and just always wanted to go and do that or see it and be part of it.
So JT, all the way from the States, first time in New Zealand, is it?
It is my first time in New Zealand, and I'm really enjoying it. What a great place.
Tell us about the Ultra4 King of the Hammers in 2007 when a few of you got together and devised this whole deal. Did you have any idea that it was going to get to the size of what it is?
Yeah, none of us, including Dave Cole, who invented it, had no clue what this was going to be. We've refined the races and we've refined the rule books and we've made it more professional, and it just keeps growing and getting better every time because we have an amazing crew that puts the races on, and and then amazing people like Caleb Thompson, who went out of his own way, out of his own pocket to ask to be able to run the King of the Hammers race in New Zealand. To me, it's a huge compliment that people want to do what we do, and the fan base just keeps growing, and just like meeting people here that I've met for the first time, and they're all just starry-eyed and in awe of King of the Hammers, and they're like, JT, I want to go. How do I get there? What do I do? And I mean, we're drug dealers. Yep. We just keep feeding them the speed and the adrenaline and the adventure of it, and it just keeps growing, and it's awesome. I'm so proud to be part of it.